So last time, I made it to this room right over here. This one right over here next to the antechamber. Now, my goal is to find the 46th room in this particular estate. So the story of the game is pretty straightforward. Apparently, we inherit the entire estate if we find the 46th room. Now, we are on a grid of 5 by 9 rooms. Every room is one of these, and 9 times 5 is 45. So where's the 46th room? Maybe it's a basement. Maybe it's an attic. Maybe it's outside. I don't know. Either way, I made it all the way to right over here. And right next to it is the antechamber. However, there was a solid wall. And I couldn't get in. So I'm not sure what the goal of the game is now. I'm not sure exactly where I'm supposed to go next. But we're on the 8th day, and we've been making steady progress. And I've discovered a lot of stuff. And I think that's basically what we need to do. We just keep continuing the discovery. And we'll just kind of keep it going. Yeah, I will let you guys know if I need info. What I have for now, though, is coffee. Very important. And I also have some, Laurent bought these, dude. Do you have these in other countries? I have smooches. Ay. They're overpowered, man. I think this is when a Dutch person can pull off the if you know, you know moment. They're like little cookies. In the shape of an emoji. But these have been around since at least the 90s. I remember my mom would sometimes pack these for like school. Like elementary school. So I'm not sure if they actually taste great or if it's just mostly nostalgia. But I believe they taste great too. I think. So I think we just continue the story, right? We just kind of continue opening up different rooms. So last time around, I got the garage. I think I found the garage twice. Garage. I don't know. On the left side of the house. I think... So one thing I found is that there are certain rooms that can only appear, like for example the East Wing Hall, the West Wing Hall. I think certain rooms can only appear in certain sections of the house. And I don't know if it's coincidence, but I feel like I've seen the garage 2 or 3 times now, and it's always been over here. Maybe they can be over here too. I've also seen the light in the art gallery room. And I think I have to find the art gallery room somewhere on this row over here for the shadows to line up. Because then I think it's the real place. So I'm going to try and see if I can get the art gallery somewhere on this side of the house. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the art gallery has giant windows. Maybe it can never appear in the inside. Maybe it can only ever appear on the outside. I think there are rules for that. I think there are rules for that I don't yet know. Here you go thinking again, Loco. I know, I should not do that. I don't need the breaker box here. But I wanted to check something out. What can I interact with over here? Yes! Bro, I'm telling you guys. Okay, we have a couple of things. I can interact. I haven't seen the gymnasium. I have seen the dark room. I know what's in there. But there is a switch for the garage as well. I'll just turn everything off. And we'll keep the garage on. Now, I've been in the garage without having this breaker room, without, like, the utility closet. So I don't know if there's, like... Okay, I'm gonna look for a garage. I'm gonna try and look for a garage. What can you do with those lights? I think I can route electricity around. So I want to go all the way to the left side, which I think is where the garage can appear. It might also be available on the right side. I just haven't seen it. Okay, nuke is good. I think there's also certain rooms that have like higher probability to appear the higher you go. But I think some of the rooms may only be available in the higher tiers. But I don't know. If I look at the... I thought so for the pool too, but then the pool appeared on the first row. But I think the pump room can only be very late. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm really overthinking everything. Because it says rooms 025 to 036, which I kind of thought meant they could only ever occur on row 2 and 3, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I'm not so sure. I have been secretly obsessing over this game a little bit, though. Also, Lauren was specifically asking for this game. And I found out that it's available on the PlayStation. Now, she doesn't play a lot of video games. But I do have my PlayStation set up downstairs. And she may very well continue playing. Maybe she wants to play it too. Yeah. I think she'd love it. She's big into puzzles and like escape rooms and that sort of thing. So I think she'd love it, but... Okay. So I've turned on the electricity in the garage. I've no idea what it changes. The gate? If the gate can actually... Oh, okay. We need... What's this? A kitchen? No, I don't want a kitchen. Okay. I don't have the car keys, but I did find the car keys one time before. Come on, give me the garage. Oh! Bro. Fuck! I'm so stupid. It requires a gem. Ah! Okay. Maybe we can get the den, and we get a gem over there, and then we get the garage in the next room. I didn't realize I needed a gem. Oh, it's locked. I need a key. Okay. I can find some gems over here. I think these are like good like things to look out for though. So this is a puzzle room. These are pretty straightforward. A little parlor room. At least one of them is right, at least one of them is wrong. The box that claims... So one of the boxes has the gems in it, right? The box that claims to be black has the gems. The box that claims to be black? This box is the black box. False. This box is the blue box. False. The box that claims to be black has the gems. So this one has to be true. Therefore, blue has to have the gems. Oh yeah, wait. Did I use a key already? I don't think I did. Oh, there is a fucking key over here. Look. Yo! Gamers, we have a key. We have a key. I now have 3 gems. I mean, I do need to get lucky, though, that we get the garage another time. I don't know. Nope. Dang. Debated. We'll just keep it going, man. I'm just hunting for one thing now. I don't even know if this is a smart way to play the game, but the days seem to be infinite, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I don't think it really matters much how I play this. I think I can just get new I think I can just get new stuff pretty easily. We need a lot of keys if we want to do anything. Like, we can't just run another room, right? It doesn't really... Okay, we'll get a key over here. Did that move, or am I crazy? Okay. Surprisingly painless? What do you mean surprisingly painless? Okay. Come on, give me the give me the garage. Maybe the garage can't be here. I mean, I'm kind of going far up. Every time I think that I've had the garage, it's been over here or over here. But I don't know if that's true. Maybe it can appear in other places too. No. I just keep hunting the garage, dude. It's the only thing I care about. Come on. Ugh, locked. I want to actually figure out some of the secrets of this game today, because I found very little. I feel like everything I've achieved so far has been meaningless. Like, not just in the game, but I mean like my entire life. You know? Nothing has had meaning. Until I figure out something in this video game. It all pivots on this stream today here, guys. Okay, my next goal is to try and get the art gallery over here. Bunk bed. Oh, okay, GG. We're locked. I did confirm my suspicion, though, guys. I did confirm my suspicion. Wow, that's very useful. I did confirm my suspicion that, the garage can only show up on that side. And I know now that I need a gem for the garage. Alright. Call it a day. Call it a day. I did play Soma, yes. Soma is very good. I had 2 rooms left. Yeah, but I couldn't go anywhere from there. Day 9? One of my favorite content creators. Ba-dow. Ba-dow. Shall we get storeroom right away? Let's just get a storeroom so we have some items. This is the room, by the way, that I upgraded last time around. So we actually get an additional gem out of the storeroom now. I don't really know exactly how useful that is for me, but... Okay. We'll go with a drawing room. Drawing room can appear in the middle? What? But there's giant windows. Oh, wait, there's not always giant windows. Okay, so this room gave me a headache last time around. And, I achieved nothing. Yeah. Okay, here's my observation from last time in this room. The light in this room is fucked. The light and the shadows don't add up. Why would the shadows be moving on over towards the right on the chair and on this, like, whatever it is? Nothing else like it in the room really works like that. So I looked at the painting, and the shadows are in the other direction. Now, I have tried opening the door to the right to try and see if that changes the shadows. It doesn't. It doesn't change the shadows. Then, at some point, I had this room over on the left side of the map, and I noticed there were giant windows on the left. So I'm thinking that there is some secret in this room, and maybe I'm like way overthinking everything. But I'm thinking there is some secret in this room where I have to like line up the chair or something with like the painting, and the shadow has to be moving in the same direction as it does over here on the painting. And the only way in which I can do that in my mind is by having the drawing room appear on the right side. I don't know if it's possible. Anyways, we'll continue with the garage if possible. Maybe I'm overthinking, you know? I don't think there's anything else here for me. So I want to go once more to the left file, and then we go from there. Okay. Parlor is good. Parlor gives me extra gems. All 3 boxes are empty. False. This box and the blue box are empty. Could be true. The black box contains the gems. This box and the blue box are empty. True. This box and the blue box are empty. Probably true. So this one has to be false. One of these has to be true. Which means that regardless of which of these two is true, it has to be this one. It has to be black. Wait, is that... What's this? Oh shit, we have an item. A magnifying glass. Inspect items of the estate more closely. Or inspect documents. What? The fuck is this for, chat? Maybe the password? You know that document that we found in the staff's room that has the password written on it? I don't know if that's possible. Has to be black. You think it's for magnifying things? Okay, gotcha. Can somebody write that down? So magnifying glass is for magnifying things. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, I'm looking for the... I think this next one, chat. I think this next one could be the garage. But now it doesn't matter anymore because I don't have the breaker box. Hold up. None of this is relevant. Ah, fuck. At least I have the garage. Now I need to get the breaker room. Hold up. I forgot about the breaker room. We need breaker room first. We need the gem next. Apparently when you don't have money to lose, you don't have to pay the chapel. How sick is that? Breaker box. I want a breaker box, dude. Four items in the walk-in closet? The hell? That seems like a lot of items. I don't really care, though. Also, I want to see if I can maybe make use of, oh, God. Oh, we can actually read this. Oh, dude, this is the trick! This is the fucking rules of the darts game. Yeah, I already figured that out. Still, I'm gonna take a screenshot. I figured this out through trial and error. What does it say on the other side? Sinclair has many secrets that will take you to this. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all 4 sites. Must be a way to open. Okay, I'm opening up my Photoshop, chat. I've been taking some screenshots. And I'll take a screenshot as well of that site. Okay. The password is password? I don't think that's true. Closet? No. Apple. Do you think there's anything fancy on this note? I would like to go to the staff room if that's an opportunity. Dang. Did I just meme myself into a fucking corner, chat? I needed the breaker room. I think I have memed myself into a corner. Dang, unlucky. It's not funny. Why are you laughing? I don't know if there's a document in this room. I don't even know if I've ever made this room before. No. Nursery. One of the few rooms you vividly remember from your visit here in your youth. Though even at the time, you remember feeling a little old for the activities provided here. The twin crypts found in this room might suggest that at one point in time there had been some hopeful expectations of sudden growth of the family tree. Dang. I've never actually been in here. Whoa, bro, look at these people. Is this what rich people put in their nurseries? Fucking full lanterns? What's this? A luckier rabbit foot? Greater chance of finding items. Yeah, I can't go anywhere anymore though, mate. Oh. Dude, we found one of the books. Okay. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. There's actually a red crown on the main menu screen. It looks like a RuneScape party hat. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. Important to, you know, not halt after that sentence. Wait, what? No, there's more. Ah. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he ever was outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and in the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red. And he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Marion Marigold is one of the people I think that lived in his house, or at least like, I don't know, it was a bit, yeah, she's, you know. Is there anything else that we can get out of this book? Also, he's not wearing a red crown. Like, I'm a little confused. He had a red crown made of rubies. That looks like a yellow crown made with rubies, chat. Maybe this is English being English, I don't know. Yeah, the game is called Blueprints. I don't think we have anything else. Yeah, that's the pun Swiss, I think. There is a document at the starting room, like in the entrance hall. We can have a little peek over there, but other than that, I don't think I have anywhere else to go. No, there's nothing here. Well... Man, I really would love to have this this spying glass for some of the other documents. Because it's definitely needed for something. But I don't think there's anywhere else for me to check out. Okay, these are the fastest 2 days I've played in the game, guys. But I don't think there's really a whole lot more I can do. Yeah, we zooming today. This is for my zooming viewers. Or zoomers. How do you do, fellow zoomers? Could you check the stamp? I don't think I saw a stamp. Oh, there's a stamp over here. I should have probably checked that. Okay, breaker room. Breaker room, chat. Breaker room into gem into garage. That's what we're doing. We'll start with the storeroom again. That's today's build order. I have made this once, right? Yeah. Yeah, you can buy food here. Wood-fired pizza? Dang, I would love some wood-fired pizza right now. Got an extra key. Oh, here's the breaker box. The only problem is that I need to go to this lane. So I guess we'll go West Wing Hall, and then we'll roll it again. Look, all we need to do right now is roll the breaker box room over here. We didn't break it yet. What happened? The plan didn't have any mistakes. I'll just go guest bedroom, fuck it. Okay. But I still need to get the breaker box, though. I still don't know why there's so many freaking clocks in this room. It doesn't make any sense to me. Ah, there we go. Breaker box. Breaker box. Turn everything else off. Oh, wait. It was still set up. Wait, what? Maybe it's RNG. Maybe it's random. Okay, and now all we need to do, chat, is find the garage. Here we go. Low bless. Oh, gamers. Now, I am hoping that this does something, not just to the lights. Ah, fuck. I thought maybe something would happen to the gate. I thought I was so smart. There's a whole lot of keys here, though. Holy crap. I already opened this thing in the past. Wait, did I fuck it up? Did I literally do it in reverse? Oh, shit, it's green. Oh! Oh, shit, dude. I believe this is called the outside world, chat. This gets dangerously close to touching grass. Oh my god, the west path of the grounds. Holy shit, wait, you can actually go outside. Oh, we've explored somewhere. Oh, look at me frolicking through the grass. Woo! Woo! Oh, shit. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset every day? Chat! I've seen this freaking room over here. Or this freaking gate. And I was wondering how you would ever get through it. And then... my brain, dude. Sometimes it's more wrinkly than I realize it is. But only by a very small amount. Very few wrinkles across the board, if I'm being honest, but... What? A tool shed? Oh, shit, there's... Do we go here every day? Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Oh shit, dude. What do you mean each time? I've only done it once. In many hours of gaming. Dude, I am outside of the world. No, I think this outside area just counts as one giant room. Yeah. Maybe the shed counts as a room too. So you lose one step every room that you go into. Oh. This is the driveway. Alright. Well, I thought maybe there was gonna be more, chat, but hey. At least we discovered something, that's nice. So I have a hammer. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. I've only ever seen anybody use the word trunk. For cars. Oh well. No, I guess it's not a padlock. Happy days. Actual progress. Let's do the observatory, I guess. Maybe we can still find the art room over here. Dang. It's a lot of stars. Oh, what? Oh, you can have multiples? I didn't realize you could have multiple constellations like that. That's cool. I'm still pretty close to the start. I have a lot of keys. May as well. Oh! That's what we call a padlock on a trunk. Gotcha. I can just hammer the shit out of these things. Boom! Yeah, we're gaming right now, dude. I'm gaming, except I don't have that many steps. But my steps, you know, they're replenishable. Yeah, so you can have multiple constellations in a... Cool. I don't know what the purpose of the security room is. Or the chapel, really. We'll go with security room. What? View inventory of all current items in the house? Sorry, what? I can control what rarity we get? For the adjacent room, I think. I don't know. Maybe we should do rare? Sounds fun. I feel like rare, if unsure, is probably the way to go. Dude, I want to have the freaking thing for this. See what I mean? Like, if I could have... So this is actually in 2 rooms. The terminal password. It's in the staff's room and then apparently also in the security room. If I can use the magnifying glass on this, I think I can probably figure this out. But maybe, I don't know. No, I had it in the previous days. But, you know, only for the first time. Oh. Oh, man. Tried so hard and I got so far. But in the end... Have I ever been in a laundry room? No. No, maybe? Dang, that's a giant bottle of bleach. What's the purpose of this room? A standard hub of domestic toil, complete with washers, dryers, and a state-of-the-art steam-powered unit, leveraging the newly installed steam ducts leading from the boiler room. Ah. This inconspicuous space is rumored to launder more than just linen. Okay, we need to find the boiler room. Apparently that one's rare. We'll, if I can find a boiler room, we might be able to figure something out over here. I'll go parlor, I guess. The box. This box is the middle box. The gems are in the middle box. This box is the middle box. What? How would I ever be able to deduce which one that would be? This box is the middle box. The gems are inside the middle box. If we assume this one is true, and we assume that one then to also be true, then this one has to be false. If we assume this one to be false, because it's not in the middle, well, this one is saying that the gems are in the middle box. Maybe the middle box is just the name. This box is the middle box, so that one would be false. This one would also be false, meaning that this one would be true. But if the gems are in the middle box, and these two claim to be the middle box, by name, it could be either of the two. I'm assuming it'll be in this one. That's the most logical thing. Okay. I wasn't sure how the game implies names, you know? Like maybe at some point when we get to those rooms, it will always be, like maybe it will be a 50-50. I don't know though. Okay, I'm looking for the art room. I just want to see if I am right. Here's the freaking password again. It's the same password. Can you buy a magnifier glass? That would have been sick. I feel like shovel's kind of nice. We'll buy a shovel. Okay, chat, we need to reroll until we get an art room or a drawing room. Come on, gamers. Maybe you can't have it over here. I think it's a common floor plan though, so I don't think I need the library. I think East Wing Hall will probably be better. I think it's a common room. Except for when you're looking for it. Then it's not. Dark Server, can you stop spoiling, please? Like just even hinting me in the direction of where these things could or could not be is already a spoiler. I have not even thought about the types of rooms that are like that. Just a room rarity. I have not considered really that some of the rooms like that would only appear in some areas. But obviously from you asking the question, I can deduce that that is something I need to now take into consideration. Okay, we have done this. So this is 7. This is the sum. So it's 6. This would be 8. What was that one again? Triple is, okay, minus. So this is 15. Plus 12 is 27, minus 10 is 17. So we have 12, minus 7, which is 5, and then multiplied by 4? Yes. So it'd be 20. This would be 7, 6, 18. Gaming. I took notes, dude. Can you believe it? Fucking nerd. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. What? Unlocking a door with the silver key will lead to a room with many doors. Let's give it a try? I don't know. Ah, like that. So you get a room that has many connectors. I've been in the dining room, I've been in the pool. I have not been in the chamber of mirrors. But there is a laundry room right now, and the laundry room has a requirement for the pump room. Right? Wait, what did I write down? What did I ask for? No, boiler room. Yes, boiler room. Boiler room is not the same as the pump room. So we'll go room of mirrors, or chamber of mirrors. I've never been here before. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. I don't like that at all, but may as well. What the fuck is this? Now I know what you're thinking. Boiler? I just met her. Oh yeah, let's press the button, I guess. What? Excuse me? Do I have to try and get over to that side? Well, I can't. I thought there were gonna be exits to this room. Yeah, nice room, dude. Now we're stuck. Hey, look. Permanent additions. Plural. Yeah, shout out to the silver key. I love that very much. Oh, shit. Okay. So that's it, right? I don't think there's anything else we can do. I'm a gamer that looks up. I know. Alright, GG. There's nothing else for me. But we did unlock a couple of nice things. I think. We unlocked the outside world. We can touch grass better than ever before. How do you do, fellow game or grass touchers, rather? I love touching grass. With my mouth. And my feet. What? No. Memoria, what? Do I have to waste a step every time I go outside? Yeah. Hey, Zach! Oh, Brian is still muted. You were the first resub in 2 hours. My bad, my bad. I will repeat it, okay? Because we need to hear your beautiful question. Assuming Brian wants to repeat it, I don't know. That's 8 classrooms?
I just entered this stream at the wrong time.
There you go. Oh, dude, we have a brand new room. Thank you very much, Zach. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it's been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spend our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention to my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision. A vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech. So I think I'll end my praise of her here, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet, what is all this peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? There you go. Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I'm still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? Question mark. Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Okay. So they set up a temporary school here? So who was this? Bro didn't even put his name at the very bottom of his own speech. Lame. Oh, what did I do? Okay. We have found four pillars One boiler in classroom outside. Gondor calls for aid. The beacon is lit. Herbie. You think that's Herbert? How old is this place? Is lit for real, dude. Like low key? It is lit. How does that even work? It's fucking Hobbit hole over here. We could make a puzzle game out of Loco's notes. My notes are perfect, bro. What do you mean? Weird stuff, art on wall, chess pieces. Those are still things I don't know. Use shovel on dirt piles. We can remove that. Darts, we have fruits, east wing. Warmth in the... Yeah, so in the east wing, we found a description that said... Warmed in the early day by the light of the rising afternoon sun. What does that mean? Nobody knows. Terminal password? Okay, this one can be gone. Use shovel on dirt piles, we know that. Maybe use, what's it called? Zooming glass. Whatever the name is. The commissary was closed on multiple days, but then it also has other ways. Magnifying. Zooming glass is a better word, though. I think we all know that. Can I enter the... No. So the garage also magically makes a bridge. A loop. Oh, mais oui, no. Très bien. C'est vrai. Okay, so that cost me 6 steps. 6 steps to go outside. That's a lot of steps, chat. That might be too many steps. Going outside is exhausting. 100% true. How's the game progress going? Well, I don't really know exactly how much I've progressed in any way, but... Or like in anything, really, but it's, you know, we're making progress, roughly, I think, maybe. Oh shit, I didn't actually click on this last time. Simon P. Jones. Oh yeah, I put in a... No, I did click on that. I put in a requirement. November 17th, 1993. Oh, this is the book I am... Oh, hold up. This is the book I requested. Simon, that's a weird name. I know Dylan. It's scary. EPCW pump system user manual. Yeah, so I requested in the library this book. Now, I know there's people out there that request the most boring ass book ever, but this one seems specifically very boring because I requested a user manual. But I guess in 1993, you couldn't just look up videos on YouTube. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor and in-ground swimming pool and spa. It's expendable, allowing to use multiple pumps to control the water flow. Yeah. I've done this. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as the central hub to use your EPCW system. The panel is functions. Yeah, I've already done this. I figured it out. Yeah, I've done that too. I've done that as well. Use the water control panel to select the water source. Use the pump lever to set the water flow direction. Oh, that's it. Okay, this was pointless, chat. My gamer brain already had it figured out. My name is Simon in real life too, yeah, it's crazy. My mom did not name me Loco. My dad didn't either. Yeah, I'm learning the mechanics after brute forcing them. Yeah, she wasn't loco. She wasn't crazy. More laundry rooms. Well, may as well, I guess. There's nothing else going on here. Maybe we can do mail room instead. I don't know. Yeah, I apparently added 8 classrooms or something to the pool. We already read that. Is there anything else that changed in this room? Don't think so, right? Nope. This is Blueprints, yep. It's a sick game, dude. Hey, a classroom. Ooh. Brand new room, dude. These are called collars. Ha, look, they spelled collars wrong. They forgot the U. That's so funny, man. What a terrible classroom. Those seem to make sense. Grady 1. Look at that. What is this? What is this? What is that? The 8 is infinite. It's a flag? Is it that common around the world for people to have flags in their rooms? Like in their classrooms? I definitely did not have a flag in my classroom when I was a kid. There's no way. I think that's only in America, yeah. Pretty sure. Caleb, you must really like red. Yeah, this guy loves red. This is the guy from the picture book. My favorite color is red. Holy shit, dude. Caleb would love it. Look at this. This is Caleb's favorite fruit. My favorite color is... Your school actually did have a flag in the main hall? I'm trying to think if we had one. Maybe we did. I don't remember. So this, for the Zoomers in the chat, is called chalk. Yeah, it was really nice because you could basically breathe it in all day. And it turns out it wasn't particularly healthy to be breathing in chalk all day. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Who would have guessed? RJ, RG, RJU. B plus? We also don't use B. B, A, B, Freddy. Let's fucking go, Freddy. Freddy kind of messed up on a couple of things, man. But he tried. Each color is only used twice. What is this? What are we looking at? That's the blueprint thing I picked up. Broccoli, we have one of those water things. Grapes, I guess. Like a lizard. Very odd pictures, dude. Like, I would probably not get all of them right. And I did pass. It's a long time ago, to be fair, but I did pass first grade. I would probably not get all of them right, man. I would get like a B- at best. Your teachers used to throw chalk at naughty students? What the heck? When I was in school, physical violence was no longer allowed, chat. No. Believe it or not, that is something that is heavily frowned upon in modern day and age. My grandma would tell me stories of her getting hit by like a ruler. Apparently you would have to like hold your hands out or whatever, and if you were naughty, the teacher would just fucking smack you with the ruler. Yeah, we don't do that anymore over here, man. Only psychological violence. That's the only type of violence we would be okay with, yeah. Well, my grandma grew up in like... She must have gone to school in like... Yeah, the 40s? So it's been a while. It's been a bit. Late 30s maybe even. Yeah, late 30s even. Not the 1800s. Get out of here. Ay, ay, ay. What is this then, chat? What are we looking at? It's a giant map, but why is it on a ball? This seems very inconvenient to have in a classroom. Yeah, everybody in this class likes red. I was looking at the same thing. This guy really loves red. Everybody loves red. I was taught that the earth was flat. Yeah. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, okay, that's fine. And the 8 is infinite. I don't know if that is coincidence. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Okay. Praying hands with like the fucking like thingamajigs, the beads and stuff, or a crowbar. Spot the differences. I think they're basically the same picture. Swedish guy, there is no A, U, U. No letters with dots on them, dude. We don't do that shit. You get 26 letters and you have to do it with those, okay? No more. I don't want the drawing room over here. No, Drone Rush. No Norwegian fake letters either, I'm afraid. What about the Ringo S? No Ringo S. No, Mikey, no. It's not fair. Isn't that what it's called, a Ringo S? I thought that's what the name was. That's what they called it in my German class, but I don't know, Novo. Oh, God. What was this guy's name again? Marion? I don't think there was a name, right? No. Thought maybe Caleb or something would be the name, but nope. I'm moving too fast? I mean, I have already explored every single one of those rooms thoroughly. There's probably more that I have missed, but I feel like I've been pretty thorough. Maybe there's like more items though that could be in stuff. The gems are in the white box. Only one box contains gems. Only one box is true. Okay, so this one is definitely true. Only one gem, or only one box contains gems. This is possibly true. One of them has to be false. Only one box is true. How am I supposed to figure out? Oh, wait, hold up. The only one box is true. If we assume that that one is true, then this one is not correct, and this one is probably not correct either. Wait, no, that does not necessarily make sense. Only one box contains the gems is definitely true. So either there's 2 true boxes or 1 false box. If we assume this one is true, it'd be the white box. If we assume this one is false, there is no indicator of what box it would be. If we assume this one is true, we would not be able to figure out which box the gems are in. If this one is assumed false, we also wouldn't be able to figure out what box the gems are in. So I'm going to make the assumption they're in the white box. Because otherwise it doesn't line up and we don't have any indicator. Yeah. That one was a little vague. That one was a little odd. I didn't read it. I did read it. I mean, unless the rules change? Yeah, no, the rules didn't change. I want the, I want the glass. The zoomy glass. That's the one I want. I don't know, I guess we'll just go deep. I don't really know exactly where we go. But I like going deep, you know? We'll just go as deep as we can. Okay, well, it's not gonna be too deep. All of these are dead ends. I have nowhere else to go, so we have to go bedroom. Yeah, another classroom would be interesting. Is that what she said? No. Chet, because that would be inappropriate. I don't know, dude. Okay. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of days where I achieve absolutely nothing just because I don't find, like, the correct order. It's nice when you have something to aim for, but when you don't have anything to aim for, it feels a little tricky. We can YOLO into this and hope that it's going to be a key that we find. Probably best to just go observatory. Yeah, maybe it's the same as in real life. Maybe you're right. IRL is also kind of random. You just have to hope you stumble into the right thing, right? Apples are extra delicious today? Wow. I don't care. What does this do again? I don't remember. No idea. I've got 7 of them though. +1 for each time you've drafted the observatory. Okay, cool. Never use it. Okay, we're locked. Yeah, some days it's just kind of whatever. Wait, you can move it? I think you could move it still. Huh. Okay, so call it a day, I guess. Yep, the stars give you bonuses. Or negative bonuses. Yeah, these are relatively quick days, but... I mean... I'm not sure exactly what else I could have done that day. You know what I mean? Like... I don't know. Like, I haven't yet figured out if every room has some sort of puzzle in it. So maybe I could, like, spend more time and observe every room very closely. But I don't know. I think we face tank. I think that's what we do. Shelter protects you from 3 negative... Wait, what? Protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 rooms drafted. The 3 red rooms. Okay. Let's just give it a shot. I don't know. Never been here before. Yo, do you guys have a bomb shelter in your house? I don't know. Top bunk. I call dibs. Canned fruit, canned water, canned fruit, vitamins. Huge. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Yo, something cursed happened in this place, man. I don't know what it is, but... Canned veggies, soup. What about the porn magazines, chat? Where do we keep those? In our doomsday bunker. Time lock safe. How does that work? Welcome to the Mount Holly bomb shelter. Maybe they're in the safe. That's where we keep the important stuff. Yeah. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. What? That was in the future? What do you mean? January 1st at 1 a.m.? Who made this system? Do you think it means IRL time? So I'm playing this June 5th. It'd be kind of sick if it was true. That is less than an hour into the future, though. Yeah, it said like 1993 on the delivery sheet that we found in the library or whatever. But there's no year. It didn't say an hour or anything. No, it's not 1993 at the moment, dude. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in a house. What? These ratings are often spiked by experiments conducted. What? You guys are experimenting with radiation? What the fuck are you guys doing here? If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Dang. Can't believe that didn't work. Micro Severed? That was my nickname in college. Everybody called me, haha, Micro Severed, ha 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 ha. Can't believe you guys are bringing that up. Who's out here building bomb shelters, man? What a crazy concept. Alright, well, now we have a bomb shelter, shit. Congratulations, we can do it. We are so much safer now. You build bombshell? Yeah, no, I don't think we built those over here. I feel very safe. I've never felt so safe in my life. Yeah, we can do the red rooms now. The other two identical statements have identical wording. What? The other two statements have identical wording. This box and the white box are empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. So you're false! False! Don't have to shout at the box. This box and the blue box are both empty. That means you're true. This thing must then also be true. So then, therefore, the gems are in here. One of these days, I'm gonna get it wrong. Mostly just because I don't want to spend 17 minutes on every single one of these, but so far, so good. Ha! Oh, my package has been delivered, man. I wanted to go to the chapel because it's free, but I don't have any money anyways. Your package has been delivered. No, I'm gonna have to go chapel, dude. We're in too many locked rooms. The Rumpus room is pretty deep into the house. Oh! Look at this, chat. You see that? That's Zaxter's username, but it also says sheltered above it. Because I was sheltered as a child. After they dropped me on my head. They sheltered me for a long time. Yeah. Worth it. Ooh, what's this then? A foyer. Dang. What up? What in the narcissism is going on over here, man? Look at all these fucking busts. Hello. Genre-defying. Or I think actually just one of the letters fell off. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Lord William Epson. Count Isaac Gates. Baron Edwin Sinclair. And then we have Janari? I don't know. Yenna. This is a little bit ominous, right? Like these two. Or maybe they're doing like the anime thing where they're like, you know, trying to be cute. It leads to the mailroom? What a weird. I guess we go nuke. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, coupon book. Save $1 on each purchase you make in the estate. Fucking love coupons. I don't. I'm not a coupon man, chat. Ah, okay, fine. We'll just use it immediately. I don't know, dude. So true, Drone Rush. I don't know who the developer of this game is, actually. It's probably a small team, if I were to make a guess. Borderlands was definitely a pretty big project. Dude, this room, I feel like there's obviously something going on here that we need to figure out. Can we spend a second here? This pendulum is weird. Whoa, the shadow moves. Why is the pendulum not swinging? But the clock is moving, look. Yeah, the pendulum is not penduluming. Pendulum. Well, we can see the time of the clock over here, I suppose. At least we can figure out that, yeah, there's a lot of clocks. There's more clocks over here. So I did notice the little indicator on these clocks, and I waited at some point until it was like 9:15. But nothing happened. So that's 9:15, and that's like 5 to 1 or so? I'm very confused by this. Didn't do anything for me. So all these times are synchronized. I don't understand. I don't understand anything, chat. Is it because I'm dumb? Do you guys think I'm dumb? Maybe don't answer that. Maybe, like, you know, for my own ego's sake, maybe just, like, let that one slide. I'm just mentally challenged. Okay, well, that's the opposite of letting it slide. Welcome to the West Wing Hall, chat. Okay, let's have a look at my package. You guys want to see my package? Here it is. Amateur lockpick kit, 2 gems and 2 keys. Yeah, normally you'd have to pay extra for that, chat, but hey, you're welcome, because you're so kind. What is this image? We see this shape. This, like, you know, this reminds me of a thong. Like, I'm not the only one that sees it, right? I keep seeing the same thing. We have, like, 2 butt cheeks on either side, and then, you know, I don't know what the shape is. It's a tornado? Okay, let's call it a tornado instead. Maybe I'm the bad guy here. I don't know. Maybe it's a wine glass. Who knows? Maybe it's a squished triangle? I doubt it. I'll just use a key over here, I guess. I don't know if these are ever really worth it, but oh, we have the car keys again. Well, we may come across the car. I've already opened the trunk in the car. I don't know if there's anything else going on for me over there. Yeah, maybe I can drive away. Maybe I can just steal the car, you know? We just call it a day. Leads to a random color of your choice. Let's try out the secret passage. We can make it a red door, maybe? Have I ever been here before? A small, quote-unquote, dead-end room with an ordinary bookcase that exemplifies that the best means to escape the confinements of our world has always been through books. Okay. The key to the bedroom. Green thumb. The halls of holly. Gold sink. Red rover. So we can choose what color we want to go to. What is the goal of the game? To find the 46th room in the estate. That's really the only info we have. And it's quite fascinating. Whoa! The aquarium? I mean, it is Pride Month after all, isn't it? I feel like this is the one we need to go to immediately. No, we don't want to go to the maid's room. We want to go to the aquarium, dude. Remember last time around when I casually emptied the aquarium and you guys called me evil? I used the remote pumping system to empty the aquarium. Somehow that makes me the bad guy, apparently. Yeah, we need to find the boiler room, dude. I need to empty this shit. There's gotta be something going on here that I can use to my advantage. And that's the only reason fish exist. Look at this guy's face. Yeah, no. That's what I look like when I cast StarCraft. Why do you think I cast StarCraft without a camera on my face? Alright, what a pointless room. Man, I feel like this is not big enough for this fish. He's also alone, man. What are you living in? Why are you living in what looks like an office? This guy lives in a bedroom? Like these guys live in a bedroom? Very odd. This is the laundry room? This is... I don't know what this is. This is just like a sitting room type of thing. And this is some sort of outside patio looking thing with the barbecue, the grill. Very strange. A broken lever? Okay, then. I didn't realize you could get the drawing room all the way out here. Let's just use it, I guess. BSG is backseat gaming. Generally, so with like most every game, I don't like backseat gaming very much, as in like people telling me what to do. Or people that go like, oh my god, you're so slow. There's a surprising amount of people that go, oh, you're so slow. I don't really like that. But it's even more frustrating, you know, when you play a puzzle game like this, where like somebody could literally come in and just tell me what to do. And like spoil basically the, like this game and many games of it, right? Many games out there are not so much about getting to the end destination as quickly as possible, but it's about like struggling before you get there, right? Like the joy is in the failing. And sometimes it may be very frustrating to, on Twitch or on YouTube or whatever to watch people fail miserably. But, you know. Yeah, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. If we want to get really Fuck me, man. Why did I do that? Anyways. Okay, lockpick. Oh, lockpick actually did the thing. So I have the car keys. But I don't really need the car keys, do I? Like, is there... Okay, fine, I'll open the door, but... I don't know if there's any more value in me getting the car keys here. I've already read this. I guess I'll take a screenshot of this. Okay, I took a screenshot. And then we have the trunk. What the hell? Oh, that's a battery pack. Okay. You know, if you wouldn't have told me it's a battery pack, I don't know, dude. Provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. I thought it was a bomb. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a battery pack, chat. Key to the secret garden? Wait, what? Oh, is the secret garden the thing that we can go to by going outside into like the thingy? This is day 12. Day 12. Bad, bro. Bad bro, bad bro. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I don't know if day 12 is good, but that's all I'm on right now. I have only a handful of steps remaining. So we do have to be a little careful, because I still want to make sure that we can actually go outside. But I also go as far as we can go, obviously. Let's go... No, we'll redraw. See if we can find anything more useful. Yeah. Day 9 is a great guy. Day 9 is a great guy. I know Day 9 has been playing a lot of Blueprints. Apparently he's been calling this game in a year. Although I feel like whenever I watch Day 9's livestream or I see some of his YouTube VODs, he calls about half of the games he plays game in a year. Maybe he doesn't play that many games anymore, I don't know, but... feel like, it's kind of like, you know, StarCraft 2 game in a year. I have already got about 7 games in my game in a year playlist on YouTube. Okay. Oh, what? Wait, maybe the secret... Oh, the key doesn't fit. Okay. You may spend gems to redraw the floor plan up to 8 times? Dang. I don't really need the security. Let's just get extra steps, I guess. Nothing else going on in this room anymore, right? Yeah, this is that letter to Mr. Sinclair. The fact that they keep calling him Baron and stuff, but the game is also very American, is it kind of... feels like a contradiction in my mind. I want to try and go to the entrance hall again. I can still go through the chapel though. We're in a fictional country? Fictional country called America? Techno? They very clearly use like the American schooling system and everything, man. I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly certain America's real. No, I'm pretty sure it's real. I think. I am here. Can I confirm it's not? We also own Hawaii. I don't think you can really call it owning, dude. That's... Ooh, the gym. Yo, let's go to the gymnasium, gamers. Yeah, it's definitely America, I'm telling you guys. A half court intended for basketball and racquetball, which is seldom used by anyone apart from the junior staff during their lunch hour. At least they did before Mrs. Babbage disallowed the practice after noticing how worn out staff members were after a game. Yo, Mrs. Babbage is a bit of a... She's not very nice. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't, Is it common for people to have this inside of their house, dude? Americans can make me believe anything about America. Maybe it's like saunas in Finland, you know? Like apparently, like 90% of houses in Finland have a sauna built in. Like even apartment buildings. Maybe 90% of houses in the US have a basketball court. I don't have a basketball court in my house, no. Ugh. Okay, well that's it, chat. GG. Can't go through there. Time to move. Because I don't have a basketball court? I don't think I can afford a place that does have a basketball court, dude. There's probably homes in the Netherlands that have basketball courts, but... Just sell your third Lamborghini? Hmm. I'm glad you guys believe that I could play basketball, though. That means a lot. Man, we touch grass an awful lot in this game. It's crazy. You have a basketball on your yacht? What if the basketball falls in the water? Okay. Fuck, dude, this is a padlock. What is... What? Fucking... Climb over the... Just... I know this is the tree with the little heart symbol on it, but like fucking climb over it, man. This is the easiest fucking jump ever. Ugh. The fence has once more beaten me. The fence is too powerful for me to understand. I should just enter the key, dude. I've tried 6969 and I ran out of ideas. Have I tried 1, 2, 3, 4? No, just 6969. I could do 1337, 9001. I do still have a few ideas, but... so the only thing I can still really do is do anything with the broken lever and then maybe the car key or the garden keys or whatever. I also had the battery pack, but I don't know what I do with that. Provides juice to contraptions made in a workshop. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I don't think any of those any of those rooms appear in this area. Lavatory? What is the point of a lavatory, chat? Like, not in real life, but I mean in the game. Actually, what's the purpose of a lavatory in real life? There's nothing else going on over here. Yeah, I can't... It's to wash off the outside? Oh. This is where Labradors are born? Really? I feel like every room must have its purpose. I don't know, though. Yo, gamers, what the A delightfully expensive steak cut? Bone in and extra marbled for maximum tenderness? Okay. Plus an additional 10 steps if you have a showroom? I mean, I can just eat. Yeah, that was the powerhouse steak. That's it right there, man. Oh, all right. Well, I guess this is the best idea, right? We just check in an item. Now, which of my items do you think is the most rare? I can check in an item. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the garden key, maybe the battery pack, maybe the lever. No, I don't think the car bomb is that rare. Yeah, I guess we'll do the garden key. We'll check in the garden key. You can only check in one item. Mate, imagine having this in your house. Imagine having a briefcase with a thong on it, or like a squeeze triangle, or I don't know. This is crazy. Maybe this is what rich people do. Maybe rich people just run out of things to do, so they just spend a lot of time working on stuff that doesn't really add any value. Like, for example, having that. Now, we have been running around here for a while. I'm gonna go and have a little peek at my bomb shelter to see if my computer does anything. Loco? No, man. And then when you're really rich, it's super important to go onto the internet and then explain to other people that money does not give you happiness. That's an important part of being rich, I believe. When you finally do have a shit ton of money, you have to make sure that other people know that it actually didn't give you anything. Nice, is that right? All right, that's it, guys. There's nowhere else to go. Have you ever seen a sad man on a jet ski? I don't ever see people on jet skis, Bobo. At this point, we will never reach the 46th room, dude. Ugh. Day 13. Lucky 13. Yo, Rumpus. You know what we found out? You know where I went yesterday? 2 days ago. I have found a great room. Where is it? Where is it? Did I skip by it? Am I dumb? Don't answer that. What? Where'd it go? Ah! There it is! I have found the Rumpus room! That's beautiful. A uniquely modern fashioned gaming room, dude. Did I see you in there? Well, there was a creepy man who, like, predicted my future. Was that you? Because he kind of scared me, dude. It was you? Ugh. I have now officially met a Florida man. They're even more terrifying than I thought. Let's go tool shed. I've never done tool shed. Oh no, I have to. Oh look, we can get another pipe bomb. Let's fucking go, dude. Love that. Love having one of those in my backpack just in case. Just in case. And we got the lockpick as well. Excellent. Okay, dude. We're actually starting off with stuff. Kind of nice. I'm happy you visited. I will visit again, Rumpus. I will visit you at most opportunities. Because it's quite a rare instance. Like, I don't think you're very common.
I'm a Florida man too, it is swampy.
A lot of swampy Florida men in the chat, huh? Thank you very much, Rivera Rocket, for the 92 months. Swampy gamers. In Florida. I will have you know that the Netherlands is also mostly a swamp. So, we are swamp bros. Maybe we shouldn't say that. There's a lot of Americans in the chat, yeah. No crocodiles in the Netherlands, though. Mostly just fear of flooding. We're swamp buddies, yeah. Let's go observatory. Early observatory may actually be sick. Okay. Okay. So I'm not sure what we're doing, chat. Like, I have no idea where we're going. So I'm thinking we just keep wandering around and we hopefully stumble upon something good. That is my entire thought process at this point. The weight room? Lose half your steps? What the fuck? This is the first time I'm in this room. How are we supposed to use that? This whole place is cursed, chat. Now, I'm no expert when it comes to gyms over here, but... First of all, the floor? The floor, like this. This floor is going to be destroyed within minutes. We have fucking legs that are way too tall to be able to sit on this bench properly. What is all of this is cursed. Oh well. Wooden floor with deadlifting is dangerous, yeah. This squat rack though indicates that the person that has been squatting here is about... I don't know what's going on here, man. This place is cursed, let's leave. Ooh, a rotunda. Dang. I've never been in a rotunda before. Sadly can't make it. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Let's give this a try. I have been in here once before. That was all the way in the 8th row. I didn't realize you could get it already. Yeah, this is the weird scrapbook over here. So basically, this is like Marigold winning the thing. So she's the one that wrote that book on the little red prince. And then we found out that her publisher apparently did some fucked up things. Then she left the publisher. Then the writer of the thing disappeared. And then priceless jewels were stolen in a dramatic royal museum heist. I don't quite understand how a lot of these things are related to one another, but it's all a little funky. So I think now when I open up a room, I don't get to choose what it is. Oh no, I do get to choose. I just... Okay, I see. I don't want to go to church. Ooh, the Great Hall. With the locked doors. I feel like this room is solvable. So this room has 7 locked doors. I have 2 keys at the moment. My god. I can't eat. My eating skills are no good, chat. Oh, I do have a lockpick. Maybe we can try and use the lockpick? Oh, lockpick might actually be OP. What's this? Ooh, let's fucking go, dude. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Yes. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna try how many doors I can do with my lockpick set. Okay. Oh. Empty. I don't know if there's an indicator that any of these have anything good. Do we just YOLO 2 more locks? Let's see what's over here on the left. Cloister. Never seen that before. Dang. The main centralized heat source for the estate. You may find yourself sweating after drafting this room. We have a lot of red rooms. Yeah. I don't know what the purpose of any of it is, though. The Great Hall is unquestionably the largest hallway of the house, but it also has, it's also the least useful, for the doors lining its walls are always locked. Yeah, every red room has some sort of negative effect. But I don't see what the positive of it is. None of them seem to give you really any advantages. Some of them do have, like, they do seem to have a lot of doors, I guess, going out of them, so that's nice, but... Yeah, I don't know if this is, like, is this guaranteed to be a place to go out? We can give it a try. Maybe. Looks like it. So this is because of the furnace, I think. I know that there is a thing that I can loot on that table in the back. The only problem is that my guy can't see in the dark. He can't even feel anything. I don't know. Let's just give this a try. Oh, sick. Let's go this one, chat. Okay. I feel a little aimless sometimes. As I'm wandering the halls, and I have nowhere to go. I might go mad. Yeah, the rooms change every run, Dialan. So every door you open has a different room behind it. And initially it all seems random, but it's not. There is a consistency to it, and there's a lot of little puzzles. Now, I've solved a few of the puzzles, but it's not so easy. I feel like I'm progressing, but it's really hard to actually figure out how much I am progressing. So this is 12, minus 9 is 3, times 10 is 30. Divided by 15 is 2. Ooh, I got a key card. So, I still have the upgrade disc, but where in the world do I use it? I think this is the security room? The lab has one too? I have the tool shed. I don't have the bunker now. Any terminal, okay. I've never been to the mate's chamber before. We can have a look. Ooh, the mate's chamber. Ooh, okay. Ooh, girls. Girls are scary, man. Staff notice. The day we dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly. Any staff who can have interest in attending services, or who has rather an interest, okay, may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in or live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 16th. 6th, rather. Dang. Yeah, who is making the food then? Like, who does any of the stuff that changes around the house? So we are currently on day 13 of us arriving here. We took a couple of weeks before we made it here after the notice. So I'm assuming right now it's maybe December-ish or like late November? Something like that, give or take. I'm assuming we are about... I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. I'm assuming we are about... so it's 1993. Estimate... I don't know. We can guess like late November 1993 is the current date. Actually, it's probably more like December. But yeah, something along those lines is probably accurate. Oh, hey, I did want to check this out. Is the shadow correct? The shadow is still not correct! Man. Why is it never correct? The shadow doesn't make sense. It doesn't line up. Why is that shadow okay, but this one isn't? Does it have to come in from the other angle? Do I have to be building it from the north? What the fuck? I spent too much time thinking about this room. I need a terminal, chat. I don't have a terminal anywhere. It'd be really annoying if I have the freaking upgrade disk, but no terminal. That would be really sad. I've updated, or I've opened a lot of rooms, but... sadly, not a single room with a terminal in it. I don't think so, anyways. Pain. I have 8 footsteps remaining, so we better get lucky. I've never been in a greenhouse before. Yeah, we can redraw. The workshop? Does this have a terminal in it? I don't think it does. I don't think I've ever been in a workshop though, but it doesn't look like it has one. We would try to get lucky with the archive? Actually, we can do this one. We can do this one. Because we can still leave. I don't think I've ever been here. Wasn't it hotkey F? Oh, hotkey R. Springs, screws, and coils scattered atop the workbench show signs of this room's frequent use. A craftsman's studio dedicated to creativity and invention, this room was used by your uncle regularly when he needed to fix or improve a gadget or contraption. Alright. Yeah, I needed this room, I think, for the battery pack. Provides juice to contraptions made in the workshop. Another lever! Big. This is called music, chat. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Wait, stone cut by hand and letters wrought. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message? Why is this bold? Read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. I'll take a screenshot. I don't know how useful any of this is, but I took it. A message is read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. So there's bold words. Message. Message. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is red, the letter is not. There's a giant K. The chisel. And the workshop over here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Combine inventory to create new items. Battery pack plus broken lever. Okay. So battery pack does go together with a broken lever somehow. But nothing else combines, right? No. All right, excellent, guys. Yeah, maybe this is the switch for the pipe bomb. That could be. So battery pack plus broken lever plus equals something in the workshop. What a shitty room. The true box does not always contain the price. Look at that. It's using inches too, man. We're definitely in America. America has barons. Fun fact. I had no idea, man. Stones cut by hands. And letters rot. Dang. Is that your kitty? Very nice. Stones cut by hand and letters rot. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Do we have to read the notes? How does that do me anything, man? I can't fucking... Is that an emoji over here? Look at that. That's an emoji, I'm pretty sure. So it says, among the bold words spoken soft. The only bold word here is message. Nothing else seemed to be bold. Mate, I need some place where I can insert my my keycard thingamajig. I have only a couple of footsteps remaining, though. It is pretty late now, isn't it? Maybe we should wait until it's 11:05. It's gonna take a little bit. I feel like there's an indication over here, but I don't know. It's weird, man. Maybe it's not 11:05. Maybe it's more like... No, that's not 10:10. I feel like this is... No, it's 5:01. 5:01. I think this is supposed to be the shorter hand. It's kind of a long shorthand, though. What happens if you break the rules and wait for nighttime? Yeah, that's actually a good question. It is almost midnight. We can try. We can try and just wait, see what happens. I have only very few steps remaining, man. The black box is black. The black box is true. The black box is empty. Okay, well, this one is true. This one could be true. How the fuck am I supposed to get any info out of this? The black box is empty. The black box is true. Uh... I don't know. So this one is definitely true. So one of these two is false. Maybe both of them are false. That's not possible. One of these two is false, the other one is true. The only indication I have, though, is anything about the black box. So how would I be able to figure out if it was the white or the blue? So I'm gonna make the assumption it is the black box. Honestly, it doesn't matter, because I don't need more diamonds. Because we're just about to die without the diamonds. Yeah, it's fine. I just need to... Okay. I'll take this. We get some more footsteps. Have we stayed past midnight yet? So, it said at the very beginning of the game, in like the opening document, that I am not allowed to stay for the night. But what if I'm a fucking rebel? What if I'm a fucking rebel, chat? Don't tell Sinclair. You can't, he's dead. GG. GG. Can't tell to people that are... Can't talk to them. Night starts at 11 p.m.? What? I've never heard that before. They're not synced up! What a cursed clock! Ah! Bro. They're not aligned. Like, the 12 o'clock doesn't hit. Like, the hour hand doesn't hit until, like, maybe 10 past 12. The fuck? Is that a hint or is that an oversight? I really need something to put my my upgrade disc into, man. Come on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we go gymnasium. Just give me something I can put my freaking key card, my thingy in, man. Hey, hey. I can actually go to the cloister. I've never once made a cloister before. Let's go ahead and have a look. A covered walk and colonnade surrounding an enclosed and seemingly inaccessible garden. A solitary angelic statue in the center of the grassy patch provides this secluded court a hollowed atmosphere. What the fuck's the point? What about drainage? What if there's too much water here? Oh, I do have a key card, don't I? Yeah, I do have a key card. Alright. Man, I'm just trying to find a place where I can put in my freaking thing. I just need a place with a computer, man. I've opened so many freaking rooms. How are there no rooms that I can put a computer thingy in? Come on, man. There's nothing else going on here, is there? Ooh, there is a safe. Holy crap, there is a safe. The fuck? Oh, I got a password somewhere, but I don't remember where. Oh, shit. Where did I see the code? Didn't I come across a code somewhere? Hold up. Did I write it down over here? Oh, yeah, safe code. 9083. 9083. What? How is this not the safe? Am I dumb? 9083. Well, that's unfortunate. Sad days. Let's write down, I suppose, that safe code. Safe in the boudoir. Yeah, I don't know. Is there any other way for me to do it? We can try it in reverse. There's probably multiple safes. Is that what rich people do? They just put 17 safes in their house? Okay, so here's the aquarium again. Yeah, so this is just a dead end. Although it does lead back over here. That's kind of funny. I still don't have a computer room, chat. I don't have a single room that features a computer. This place also confuses me. Like, this giant cloister area doesn't do anything. Like, I paid 3 gems for this. I don't quite understand what the purpose of this is. 3 gems is very expensive. Like, this is the most expensive room I have built so far. Yeah, maybe because it has a lot of doors. Like, it's like, you know, a 4-way connector, but... No, there's a lot of these stripes on lots of places. Yeah, maybe the game values the, like, maybe gems are not as like maybe the more you play, the less value the gems are, but it is past midnight now solidly though. Yeah, maybe 3 gems is nothing in the late game. Exactly. It's not 8 PM yet? Wait, what? Oh no, it's rank 8. I need to reach rank 8 first for food to be arriving here. Ah, bro, I think we're screwed. I think I lose my one roguelike item. That's very frustrating. I don't think there's a computer in any of these rooms, is there? No, I don't think so. The archive? Does the archive have a computer? can't reach that. Wait, are you sure? I don't think so. Yeah, these are random.
Just want to say that I've really been enjoying your Blueprints playthrough. It's more fun watching than struggling through it myself.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Thank you very much, Canada. Oh, Canada. We'll do the archive, I guess. Ooh, it's the first time I see this room with a window, I think. Very confused why there's a boat outside, though. I've seen the boat over here. Mate, I gotta get a room here that has some sort of... laboratory? Did the laboratory have a computer? Oh, it does! It does! It does! Yes! I know for a fact that it does. I'm gonna insert my disc so hard right now. Jam it in there. Courtyard? I didn't know I was a courtyard guy. I will have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of the 3 upgraded floor plans. 5 dig spots. Courtyard is always unlocked. Well, dig spots only make sense. First of all, if you have spots on your dig, go see a doctor. Secondly, I only ever get any value if I have a shovel, and I don't seem to have a shovel that often, so I think having 5 dig spots doesn't give me much value. This means that the room is always unlocked and you can just kind of blitz through it, which is nice. I'm thinking gems. Yes, I'm a gem guy. Ah, at least it's not gone to waste, man. That makes me very happy. Like, my entire ego depends on how do I, you know, how well I do in video games. You know what I mean? And, I mean, that's the most important thing I can ever do. So... okay. That makes this run useful. I wish I was useful. Okay, my last room that I can make. I'm just about to be out of feet. I have no more feet. Ooh, what's this? More gems, huh? Yeah, we've been here before. This is the Ravenclaw logo, I'm pretty sure. Okay. GG, guys. We've made a giant house. I think I'm gonna play one more day. One more day. One day more. Another day, another destiny. These people.
Watching this game makes me want to
Buddy, you're a bug with a playing in the street. Gotta be a big man someday. You got. Oh, he's done. I thought it was beatboxing. I don't know. My new build order is to immediately go to the shed. Thank you very much, Mr. Mikiverix. Mikiverix. Do you guys know Mickey is actually pronounced Mikiverix? Mikiverix. Nobody knows. I don't believe it, though. A tomb? I love tombs. I've never been to the tomb before, though. Let's have a look. Dang, this place is huge. The Sinclair family crypt is as gloomy as it is immense. The true Sinclair legacy lies here, resting underneath the stones, a parade of distant relatives, or relations rather, and forgotten ancestors. Yeah, this is a fancy place. Pretty sure this is where they like bury kings and shit. It's not called grave robbing, it's called archaeology. Thank you very much. Who's lighting these candles? Nice, a little bit of grave robbing. I mean, archaeology. Or each of our journeys comes to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? Da-da, ba-dow. Man, imagine being encased in something like this. Do you think this is preferable? Like, rich people seem to want to be in like, I don't know, like a box. That, like, doesn't disappear or get, like, eaten up by, you know, the ground or whatever, or burnt or whatever. But this seems like a little morbid too, right? Like, what's the point? I don't know, dude. This is how the Egyptians did it? Well, the Egyptians would remove most of your organs first. They basically turned you into beef jerky. I don't know if I want to become beef jerky. That seems, you know, suboptimal. Yeah. The Egyptians would mummify everything and then get rid of the useless parts. But some of the organs, they got stored in little jars. So like only obviously rich people would get mummified, right? And they would have to remove organs in order to like preserve the body properly, because otherwise there's too much moisture. But some of the organs were deemed irrelevant. One of the irrelevant organs was the brain. They were like, no, no. No, we remove that shit and we just throw that away. We don't need that anymore. This is very nerdy, yes. I watched a documentary on this one once upon a time, dude. This is a little morbid. Can I tell this story? I don't know, somebody might get squeamish. If you don't like hearing gross shit, maybe mute me for a minute. They've done a lot of research as far as mummification goes, right? And they've always made assumptions over the years. So one of the objects that is found in like mummification studios, which they have apparently found like fully dug up, like fully intact, is like it's like a little like a metal rod with like a hook at the end. And what they kind of thought was that they would like, so okay, here's what they did, right? In order to remove the brain, they would go in through the nose, break the little bone behind the eyes, and then scoop out little bits of the brain. That's what they thought they would do. That's what they thought for as long as like archaeology was around for in Egypt. Turns out that is not the case, because a guy called Bob Breyer mummified someone like 20 years ago. And he tried that technique using like the hook on the stick, and it doesn't work. Apparently the brain is too like, it's too rigid, it's too dense. You can't like break off pieces. So what they did instead was use it apparently as a whisk. They would like stick it up there and then whisk it around and then turn the body over and let it run like the brain out of the nose. Like just liquefied, which is really gross. Yeah, and then I would pour resin into it so it was all hardened and, you know, very nasty. But I thought it was very interesting. I'm like, holy shit, that's so freaking gross. Very interesting though. Yeah. Somebody out there donated their body to science and they got mummified, which is kind of interesting. Like, but in like, you know, the original way. It's kind of cool. I think it's cool. Am I a virgin? Absolutely, yes. Great question, Kimmy. Open only in the event of my death. Oh, geez. Simon. So, here's where it all ends, at least for me. So this is from Sinclair, isn't it? Yeah. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same, dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memoirs, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there's no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another life, or another's life, at the sake of our own? Very true, Chet. Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that they dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and the worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. And lo, in turn, as a recompense for freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footstep. As is tradition, Herbert Sinclair. Bro, just bury me under a tree or some shit, man. I did learn cursive in school, absolutely. I also forgot it as quickly as I could. As is tradition in the Netherlands. Although I don't actually know if kids still learn cursive. No. So where are his ancestors? Mate, this place is huge! What is cursive? As in, like, cursive writing? Like, making sure the letters are stuck to each other, and usually you would have to write it at an angle and stuff? Oh, I never use cursive. I honestly rarely use a pen. I try to avoid using a pen as much as I can. Yeah. Although I do think it's actually kind of an art for, like, it's kind of nice, you know? I sometimes see, like, my grandma's handwriting or whatever, and it does look nice. There is something to be said for it. It's entirely pointless, but... handwriting is definitely kind of, you know, it's important to learn, but I think most people kind of just forget it. Supposedly, there are some places that just have completely done away with handwriting altogether. Like, apparently kids don't even learn it, which also seems kind of dumb. I use brushes all the time. Does that count? I think brushes are cool. Mate, I need to find the spyglass, the fucking... I heard kids in school just use AI to cheat on everything nowadays. Of course. Let's not pretend that most of the guys in the chat would not have done that if we had the tools. There's no fucking way, dude. Hey. Oh, what? A coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, add an additional 1 in interest. We cheated the old-fashioned way. I wasn't really a cheater, no. I don't even know if using AI is cheating. I see, Avioto. A box next to this box contains gems. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. False. A box next to this box is true. So this one's false. That one's false. That means this one is true. A box next to this box contains gems. So the gems have to be in here. It is making people weaker? Oh yeah, absolutely. I've never made a patio before, have I? I don't remember. I use AI all the time for YouTube in particular. I think for YouTube it's very handy. Buried below. No, I have seen these things before. Okay. I think I can turn this thing on. Maybe from, was it from like Maybe from like the room with the box? I don't know. I saw a picture the other day on the internet, so I don't know how true it really is, but I saw a picture the other day of somebody taking a photo of somebody else on the train, and you could kind of like read their phone. And they were effectively flirting with an artificial intelligence. And the AI was actually talking back to them as if they were in love. Now that is an interesting development. Ah. Maybe we are gonna be bigots too in like 10 years, you know, where we're like, oh my god, people in our day, they used to actually talk to real people, but now you guys are all dating computers? Yeah. Maybe we will be the old people before too long. That's not too weird. You always chat your streamer like you're in love. Yo, have you seen the leg I painted, Dylan? Dylan, do you want to see my leg that I painted? I'm very happy with my leg, okay? I painted a, here's my leg reveal. I painted a little piece of the back, and then the leg. I'm very pleased with how that thing has turned out. Thank you for looking at my leg. I didn't skip leg day, no. Save it for your OnlyFans, Loco? Are you saying Dylan is my OnlyFan? Does it cost money to go to church in IRL? I guess it depends on the church. Every time I step foot in here, I need to pay $1, man. It's crazy. And this room doesn't do me anything. Completely pointless. There's gotta be something here, man. Like, I'm trying to figure out, look, I'm trying to figure out if I keep playing, right, whether or not I will just like solve stuff just by moving forward. Or if I am severely hindering myself just by running around randomly like what I'm doing right now. Like, is there a puzzle within this room? I don't know. I've looked around, I've seen the numbers, I don't have anything to interact with, so I don't know. But I wonder if, like, I'm wasting a lot of... I don't know. I'm dumb either way. Thanks, man. I mean, I already knew that, to be fair. Yeah, like, it's probably relevant to something else within the house. Exactly. So what about this room, then? It seems like a lot of the house rooms, or a lot of the rooms, are linked. Does this mean anything? I'm wondering if at some point, like, all of the puzzle pieces will just suddenly click. You know? That, like, everything suddenly makes sense. I don't think the homeowner did any painting himself. Pretty sure he just chilled. Oh, this is my first time making the office. The late Sinclair's personal home office, a room he used exclusively for business affairs and the running of the estate. A task he took increasingly more satisfaction in overseeing in his later years. Man, having an estate sounds fucking tiring, dude. Doesn't seem worthwhile, am I crazy? You just have to be busy, overlooking things. Ooh, boner alert. Got another upgrade disc, baby. And a coupon thingamajig. And a computer right away. Wow, come on, I like my coupons. What's this then? Oh, jeez. Okay, hold up. We have too many things to interact with all of a sudden. First off, I need to insert my disc. Oh. Boudoir? I love the boudoir, man. Yes, let me upgrade my boudoir. We can get apples? Which one do you think is best? I've been doing a lot of gems so far. I feel like gems is probably not ideal. Either we go for the dice or we go for the apples. I think dice is probably most useful, right? Yeah, let's go dice. Dice, baby. Don't forget violence. What was the code again? 9083? Is my brain remembering? 9083, yes. 908 dry. Come on, man. Putain. Save in the... What's this room called? Office. I wrote it down. Right over here. Save in the office. Yeah, there's only 10,000 combinations. So we could just try them all. Just give me about 2 days and I'll just try every combination. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure the last title is intended to be herrings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Bro, they go, like, they're being a little bit too, familiar, you know? Calling the Baron Herbert? I don't know, dude. That should get you hanged immediately. Where's his title, huh? He's a fucking Baron. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put it in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Well, that is a fucking big note, chat. That is the biggest note that we have come across so far. Antechamber equals broken lever in greenhouse. Or / ant, I don't know. West lever or / ant east lever. I don't know if it's all three or if it's one of the three. I'm not on Steam. I don't think there's enough time to put another work order before Simon arrives. That's me. So just make sure the west and the east levers are operational. I think it's one. I think it's one of the two. What do we do with people that write or and instead of and or? Look, I just wrote whichever one popped in my brain first, and then I realized maybe it's actually both. It wasn't, you know. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. Okay, so the broken lever goes in the greenhouse. That's good. Is this how the Dutch write it? No. Rambo is Dutch. Although maybe he doesn't write. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant quarters and the maid chambers. Alright. How the fuck does that work? How did I do payroll back in the 90s, chat? How did you get paid back in the 90s? Nobody knows. Spread gold in estate. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives. These coins are, quote, spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active. Spread gold now. Alright. It's paper slips that you trade in for food. Okay, I tried. Stealing from the staff loco? I'm paying out the staff using the boss's computer, and then I'm taking it to the, you know, I'm taking it from them. Yeah. Oh, well. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Let's do the kitchen. There were coins? What? Oh. Hell yeah. I'm stealing from everybody. But no worries. Before too long, I will be the lord and master of this place. There's a dog! Do you think that's the main course? Do you think we're eating dog? Stuffed wild quill. Look at that. We actually have new food. Now that we have, what was it? What did I call the steak? We've eaten the steak. Powerhouse? This isn't Ohio? Oh, they eat dog in Ohio? Really? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Hold up right now. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dog. That was a totally sane thing to say, dude. That was very sane. Totally not weird at all. Alright. Nothing else going on here, right? No. Let's just get, I don't know, the closet. I never really get the closet. Maybe closet isn't that bad. It's just easy stuff. Okay, so we've cleared out this whole section. Gotta do a little bit of backpedaling. So there might be coins now in the rooms that I've already been in. Wait, is that a shovel? Oh, shit! Hell yeah. Gotta turn it, baby. Eat it. Gobble it up. What are you suggesting right now, Velharnin? Hello? Do you think I can steal money in the church? Is it frowned upon to steal money from the church? I feel like there's something else, dude. That might be a toy. This shape over here confuses me, man. The Rumpus room! Holy crap. There's a scary man in the Rumpus room. I think his name is Rumpus. He's right over here to the left. You can give him a coin and he will predict your future.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
This is weird. I don't understand.
I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both.
I don't think I did the state
Run down.
any justice here.
Repair. I see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals.
You tell me, Rumpus.
In these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day,
I think this guy is telling me some weird...
more to say.
I can't tell if it's like actual futures or what is gonna... Maybe at some point we'll recognize some of it, but... Man, Rumpus is a scary person. Like, he puts his feet or his shoes on chairs. That's okay, hold up. Sick. Did you get all that? Nope. I think it's supposed to all be extremely cryptic. Rumpus likes to speak in riddles. Yeah, he's a very theatrical person. I'll take some of your money, Rumpus, if you don't mind. You didn't seem to be using it, so, you know. My name is not Rob. You got that wrong. You got 2 kids in college? I don't believe that for a second. Okay. Yo, what's going on, Lestrange? Which rooms are the most useful, I think? This is a bedroom, a green thumb, orange room. Orange rooms are like hall. Okay, we'll do orange. That way I don't have a dead end for sure. What's up, Clips? Ooh, big. Okay, I have 5 keys. May as well. I'm rich, I'm loaded. So true, man. Ooh, the green key. Shall we go pick up the green key? Yeah, let's go pick up the green key. I mean, I don't really want to pick it up though. So, the green key, I'm assuming, has to be used in a green room. I have a patio, pointless. Courtyard, pointless. Cloister, pointless. Veranda, pointless. So, maybe one of the others? Maybe the greenhouse? I don't know if there is a greenhouse. Oh no, we have seen a greenhouse somewhere. Wasn't there like a... greenhouse. Hey, I found all the red rooms. Look at that. Maybe I've had the option, but I never built it? That could be. Yeah. Dagno is so smart, dude. Holy shit. Okay, I'll go in here first, because I have plenty of... Yeah, I've had the option to build a greenhouse, but I never built a greenhouse. Greenhouse would make the most sense. I agree. Dang, look at this room. Now, this is a nice room. You could fit like 20 chairs around this table, but they only did 5. What a flex. I think this is just for eating. Pretty sure there's no other reason. Okay, excuse me, Ariarto. Sorry for being such a peasant. So I've drained this thing before. There we go. And it's still drained. Interesting. I kind of thought that that would be reset, but I have $24. That's a lot of dollars. Ooh, greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Mate, I'm trying to find the green whatever. Out of respect for the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that the staff remains for... Okay. Our period of mourning. Nobody gives a shit. Lady Espen, who? Ooh. I've never been to a sauna before. Well, I have been to a sauna in real life, but... Do I have to get naked? So this gives me 20 additional steps for tomorrow. Locker room? I mean, sure. It's my last coin, or my last gem. This is a new room because we have the other room now active. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? There's a million keys now all over the house, but... Holy crap, I can break into somebody's locker here, but... Who has a locker room in their own house? Actually insane. I don't know. Rich people do? Do they though? They had employees? So wait, whoa. I never thought about this. So rich people that have employees never walk around the house butt naked? They can't because they're like, fuck me, dude. I mean, they can. I feel like that has to be in like the job description, right? That kind of has to be like, you know. You're self-employed? I'm self-employed too. Have to be comfortable with being butt naked all the time. That'll be on the job description, yeah. Here's another one of those levers that I can use in the greenhouse. Dude, I now have 2 reasons to go to the greenhouse. Holy shit. What a day. Oh. The shovel with the broken lever. Okay. Dude, there's a lot of things that combine with the lever somehow. Can I put my coin purse and my coupon book into one device called like a mobile phone? That'd be sick. Ah, are we locked? I think we're stuck. Okay. Yeah, I think we're stuck. GG. Okay, we need to go ahead and write down real quick what I'm currently... Yeah, locker room was a dead end. There was a key. I needed a key card. I don't have a key card. Yeah, I can maybe find something still in the locker room. I'll have to open one lock in the locker room. This one. This one spoke to me. Oh my god. What? A save deposit box key? What does that mean, chat? Vault key. Unlocks box 233. Yeah, this is in the bank. Like, I don't I don't know, man. Safe deposit box key. Box 233. Obtained in locker room. Okay, so what I'm thinking right now, what I have as an option, we have greenhouse. And we need to use green key. Plus, we had another reason to go to the greenhouse. What was the other reason to go to the greenhouse? I forgot. Oh, I just said it out loud. What was it again, chat? What's up, Dexel? How are you doing? Oh, yeah. Broken lever. So many notes and he's only just gotten started? Lol. What do you mean? This is only a part of it. What do you mean I've only just gotten started? Like, I feel like people say that all the time whenever I play any video game. Like, when I'm like 30 hours into a game, people are like, he's only just now... It's okay. We can ask AI to condense my my notes. How about that? Loco's so slow. Yeah. I'm a very slow person. Like, mentally, I mean. I have a key that I don't have anything to do with. I don't see how I would ever find a safe deposit box. So... Hey! Dang. Who made that? Stuffed white or... What? Okay, the wild quail, there you go. A local Mount Holly delicacy. Served atop a plum agrodou with roasted potatoes, bacon lardons, and wild chives. This sounds fancy, dude. I just gobbled it all up. 20 footsteps. Yeah, exactly. Like, there might be more keys now. So, like, more keys apparently are going to be scattered around the building because we have unlocked the locker room. So maybe if we find some, we can open more lockers. Well, we're not finding any. This is Rumpus's room. He scares the shit out of me, dude. Terrifying, honestly. Do you think they have money or keys at the church that I might be able to borrow? Where are those keys? I thought the keys were gonna be scattered around the place. Also, who's making the food? I don't believe it. You guys can cook? Maybe it's Rumpus. What is the staff build order, chat? Like, say you're really rich, right? What type of employee do you get first? Like, say you could employ people full-time. I think a chef is a no-brainer, right? Cleaning lady? You think cleaning lady takes priority over chef? Yeah, okay, you're probably right. Cleaning is probably like, yeah. Concubine? Alright, buddy. A manager? I don't think manager is the first thing you do. There's no way. An accountant? A full-time accountant? How much accounting do you need? I like cooking too, but it would be really sick if you could just, you know, if you just had somebody to do all the cooking, you know? Hey, we found one key. I have a shovel now, so maybe I can get some value here. Ooh, another key. Let's go. Okay, we can actually go open some more locker rooms. What's the average cost of hiring a chef? I have no clue. Ooh, nice. I have so much money. Wait, the sledgehammer. Can I use this to like fucking just sledge everything? I have money for days. I'll just buy everything. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently? Maybe I can just hit every single one of the locks. Most rich people have a personal assistant to manage their day-to-day. That sounds really annoying. Okay, I've gone through a lot of rooms, Chad. I need to go all the way back up. I'm gonna be almost out of steps by the time I get there. I'm not even gonna be able to make it there. Holy crap, I'm so dumb. I don't have enough steps, do I? It's a very long way, or a very long road. I guess I can open a bunch of the doors over here. Maybe there's a banana. Okay. I don't know, I guess we'll use our keys over here. There's so many lockers. Maybe there's keys over here behind keys. No, we don't need this one. That one leads, I think, always to the next room over. Swear to God, I heard a door open next to my ear. Oh, what? Oh, not necessarily. Interesting. Okay, last key. GG. GG. Nowhere else to go. Yeah, this is over. I'm gonna go die in the sauna. No, in the code check I have my my green key. Oh, maybe I could have sledged the locker room. I actually forgot about that part. Actually, if I could upgrade the code room, and store multiple items, that would be awesome. I feel like more items would be better than less items.